like it's back.
Is it back?
Yeah, I think so. It appears to be back. Don't breathe on it or anything. I don't know what happened.
There's kids running up and down here.
Yeah, that could be it.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
we're back. We're experiencing technical difficulties, but right now we're going to take a pause for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I support the boys matchup in the business and the higher and World Cup practice. Tonight, singing the national anthem will be the General Video.
I do not know.
They told me, but I forgot.
Well, we are old,
Yeah,
and
I
you
can
know
tell
what?
you this, she pours her heart into it. I was watching her, and she does a great job.
You realize that we have an excuse. It's not age, it's COVID fog.
Okay.
My daughter told me I was in the COVID fog today.
All right, Coach, I'm going to turn it over to you to let you introduce the starters.
All righty.
This is number 1 instead of number 2.
All righty.
Missy just sent me that.
Okay. If I hope I don't butcher these. For Huntington High, Makai Jackson, he's number 1. Number 3, Jalen Motley. Number 4, Malik McNeely. Number 11, Montez Tubbs. And number 15, Gunnell Hickman. I want to mention Gavin Locko. He's not playing tonight. He's quarterback over there on the football team. He's a pretty daggone good athlete.
Yes,
not playing tonight.
I watched him in the state title game, and I watched him against Cabot Midland a couple times. He's a real athlete.
All right, for Fairland, we got number 0, Will Davis. Number 1, Aiden Porter. Number 2, Ethan Taylor. Number 4, J.D. Thacker. And number 30, Steeler Leap.
Yeah, while we're at it now, I'm going to go ahead and mention this. We have been praying for Steeler Leap's dad, Rusty Leap. He's a former player of mine. He's a fine young man. He has been battling cancer for several years now, and he's kind of went through a rough time here the last week or so, and the whole community is praying for that young man. And Steeler is doing exactly what his daddy would want him to do, and that's come and play in this game.
That's right.
So I want to shout out to Rusty, his wife, Shauna, and daughter Holly. I hope you guys enjoy the game, and we're praying for Rusty every day. Okay, we're about ready for tip-off. It's going to be Will Davis against Malik McNeely. And here's the jump. Davis tips it back. Porter picks it up at the baseline. Brings it up the floor. He's picked up in there by number 3, Jalen Motley. Over to Taylor. Taylor in the corner to Leap. Leap's looking. Finds Davis cutting down the lane. Kicks it back out to Taylor. He puts up a 3 and nails it. And the Dragons take an early 3-0 lead. Motley puts up a runner. It's no good. Davis brings it down across the timeline. Takes it to the hole, kicks it back out to Taylor. He's going to take another 3. It's off the back iron, and it's rebounded in there. But Davis comes out of there with it. Out to Porter. Porter over to J.D. Thacker. Thacker takes it down the lane, lays it up. It's no good. Leap tries to tip it in, but it's off the back of the glass. McNeely puts up the shot from the lane, hits the back of the iron and drops in. 3-2 Dragons. Porter quickly across the line. Goes to the left corner to Thacker. Thacker out front to Leap. He swings around to Taylor. Taylor back to Davis. Davis between the circles. Gets it over to Leap. He drives down the lane, spins left, puts it up. It's off the rim. Coming out of there with his number 11, Montez Tubbs, and he dribbles down the lane and it came off his knee out of bounds. It'll be Dragon basketball.
Coach's quick-paced basketball, just like I expected.
I don't know how we're going to keep up, old buddy. Taylor inbounds to Porter. Porter down the lane. It's tipped away from behind by Jason Motley. Or excuse me, that's Jalen. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Steeler Leap. Bringing it inbounds is Tubbs. Tubbs to Motley. Motley calls out the set. And they're going to run a 4-high look. Back to Tubbs. Tubbs swings it back to Motley. Motley lets a long three-pointer go. It's off the front of the rim, but it's rebounded in there by number 15, Gunnar Hickman. Hickman puts the miss right back up. Davis down the lane, puts it up. It's off the rim, and Steeler Lee comes out of there with the rebound, and he's fouled. And it'll be Dragon basketball underneath their own basket. Aiden Porter the inbounds for the Dragons. He brings it in to Davis. Davis to Leap. Leap over to J.D. Thacker. He goes baseline. And the ball's dribbled off the foot of Gunnar Hickman, so the Dragons will keep possession. J.D. Thacker inbounds to Taylor. Taylor to Davis, back inside to Thacker. He puts up the right-hander. It's off the rim and rebounded in there by McNeely. McNeely brings it down in the corner to Tubbs. Tubbs lets a 3 go and he drains it. Tubbs, a 5'8" junior guard. Taylor out front with it. He hands it off to Porter. Porter to Taylor. Taylor lets one fly. It's off the rim. And it's run down by Davis. Over to Thacker. Thacker out front to Porter. Porter goes down the lane. Puts it up. And it's off the rim. Rebounded in there by McNeely. McNeely across court to Jackson. Jackson lets it fly. and it's out of bounds. It's Mekhi Jackson, 6'2" senior guard.
Pace, 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 pace.
Yes, they are getting up and down the floor. Will Davis brings it across the timeline over to Steeler Leap. To Taylor. Taylor to Porter. Porter drops off a beautiful pass to J.D. Thacker. He missed the layup, but Steeler Leap comes out there with the rebound. Out to Davis. Cross court to Taylor. Taylor back to Leap. To Davis. Davis tries to go baseline, but he's cut off there by Tubbs. Back out top to Taylor. There's a drive down the left side by Will Davis. He puts it up and off the glass, and he's fouled on the play, so he's got an opportunity to complete the three-point play.
Who's that foul on, Coach?
I'm waiting for him to put it up on the board. Davis puts up the foul shot, and it's good. The Dragons trail 7-6, 3:35 to go on a running clock. McNeely drives hard down the lane, tries to put up a shot, but he is fouled by Ethan Taylor, and he's going to get 2 shots. So McNeely, first shot is up and in, and Huntington leads 8-6. McNeely's second shot is up and it's good. 9-6 Huntington, with 3:25 to go on the clock. Leap over to Taylor, back out front to Porter. He's going to let a long one fly, and he drains three-pointer, and we got a tie game, 9-9, 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Tubbs over to Motley. Motley to McNeely. McNeely puts up a jumper. It's off the front of the rim. And Davis comes down with it out to Porter. Porter across the key. Brings it back out. He throws it across to Steeler Leap to Davis, who hits the cutting Aiden Porter for the layup. And the Dragons lead 11-9.
Kind of look a little old shuffle play somebody used to run, I know of.
Tubbs to Jackson. Nice pass in there to Hickman, but he misses the layup, and Leap comes down the lane. And he tried to drop a pass off to Thacker, but it's knocked out of bounds by Hickman. And into the Dragon lineups, number 20, Chase Allen. He checks in for Steeler Leap. And into the Huntington lineup is Mickey Johnson, or Mikey. I don't know, it's Mikey, I think.
Mikey. He hates everything.
Yeah. Well, he came in for Hickman. That ball was blocked. Oh, nice pass, but it not handled in there by Johnson. It'll be Dragon basketball. 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Chase Allen gets some direction from Coach Speed, and he brings it across the line. They run the back door to Porter, and he takes it to the rim, but he's fouled by Malik McNeely, a 6'4" sophomore wingman. So Porter's going to go to the line and shoot 2 foul shots. 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Dragons leading 11-9 and make it 12-9. Porter's second shot is on its way, and it's good. 13-9. Mikey Johnson to Tubbs. He misses, but it's run down across court by Malik McNeely, and he brings it across. And he's working one-on-one. Over to Tubbs. Tubbs, another jumper. He misses everything. That's a new shot. It's not air ball anymore.
It's not.
Huh, it's oxygen ball.
Oh. Don't get me laughing, I'll cough.
All right. Chase Allen working between the circles over to Davis. Davis to Taylor on the left wing, back out to Allen. Chase Allen, he's working. Gets it back out top to Porter. Porter between the circles. He's picked up there closely by Johnson. Lets it go, and it's up. That was Jackson. Well, he runs into his own player. He's called for traveling. That is Jalen Motley. He ran right into, I think it was Makai Jackson. Chase Allen brings it up. Over on the left wing to Davis. Davis out top to Porter. Porter working between the circles. Going one-on-one, kicks it out to Allen. Here's first shot, is off the left side of the rim. Tubbs comes out there with it and races quickly down the court. And it is tipped in by Mikey Johnson. Great follow there by Johnson. Taylor from the right wing, it's off the back of the iron, but Allen comes out there with it, puts up the shot as time expired. And the Dragons lead 13-11 after the first quarter of what I would call racehorse basketball.
Yes, sir.
I'm not even gonna talk. You understand? I need this whole 60 seconds to rest.
Well, let's take 60 seconds. We'll be right back, folks.
At halftime, we have layup free throw 3 points and half court upset on a running time. Sponsored by Riverside. Royal Riverside. Contact Riverside Insurance. 740-867-6517.
Okay, it's going to be Huntington High basketball here to start the second quarter. McNeely brings it in to Motley. Motley between the circles. Over to 23 is Dedrick Graves, who's checked in for the Highlanders, and number 24, Aiden Mankin. The shot is up by McNeely, and McNeely drains it from just inside the free throw line. Porter over to Allen. Back out top to Davis. Davis to Taylor. Taylor on the right wing. He tries to go inside to Thacker. Thacker hands off to Porter. He lets a long one go, and it's nothing but net. And the Dragons break the tie, go up 16-13. McNeely down the lane. It rims out. Chase Allen with the rebound. He brings it up the floor. He followed closely by Johnson. Hands off to Davis down the lane. Back out to Allen. He's going to run a different set this time. or Porter through the rack, lays it up and in. Dragons lead 18-13, their largest lead of the game. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. That shot was by Aiden Mankin. It's off the rim, pulled down there by Taylor. He brings it down the floor, puts up a three, and it's off the rim. Rebounded in there by Motley. Motley goes down the lane. And he wanted a foul, but he didn't get it. Thacker takes it in. It's rebounded by Taylor, and then put up by Jace Allen with the rebound basket. Dragons lead 20-13. Boy, they take it to the hole. That's Jalen Motley down the lane. Lays it up and in. Chase Allen, he's picked up by Mankin. Off to Porter. Porter down the lane. Thinks better of it. Hands back out to Thacker. Thacker to Taylor. Taylor back out top to Porter. He wants to go one-on-one. He does. He lays it up, and it's off the glass. Rebounded in there by Motley. And laid up and in by Mikey Johnson. Porter, long three. It's off the rim. And bounces off the top of the backboard and down into the hands of Malik McNeely. McNeely out front to Motley. And he's picked by Will Davis. Davis gonna run to the basket. They called a offensive foul on Aiden Porter, who was running down the floor trying to keep the defender from getting to Will Davis, and Davis stuffed it, but it's not going to be any good.
Coach, I don't know that I agree with that. All he did was run in front of him.
Well,
I don't understand that call.
Now they're conferring.
I disagree with that. I don't say much, and you know that. But all Aiden Porter did was run in front of him.
The official's trying to explain to Nathan Speed that he stuck his arms out. He said when he stuck his arms out, it impeded him from getting to Will Davis.
So are you going to call a guy a foul for boxing out when you put your arms out?
I don't know. That's just the explanation that I saw. I don't have to agree with it. Now we've got an offensive foul called on Huntington High. And now the Dragons going to take a timeout.
Coach, I hate to tell you, but you've been around a long time. That was a makeup call right there.
I know exactly what you were going to say. Yeah, tit for tat. Okay, maybe I got it wrong down there, so I'll get it wrong down here. Make it up.
We both coach long enough to know that happens in the game.
Sure.
So folks at home, if you don't think it doesn't, you're crazy because it does.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Monica McClellan and Anthony up here and Jenny Dunphy. They teach here, and now they teach over at Huntington High.
Oh.
So it's good to see them over watching the game.
Sure. By the way, we got a full house here tonight.
Well, look at that! Look at that student section from Huntington High right in the middle of us.
I know it. It's awesome.
We've got a great student section over here.
Right. It's the most people I've seen this gym in a couple of years, Coach.
It's packed and it's
because
hot.
last year there wasn't anybody.
We're up
here.
on this mezzanine. And it's a little warm.
Yes, it is. Steeler Leap checks back in for the Dragons. He checks in for Taylor. Taylor's going to take a breather. Chase Allen, he's working. Over to Leap. Leap to Porter. Porter at the foul line to J.D. Thacker. Now he's going one-on-one, lays it up, and it's off the rim. Coming out of there with it is number 2, Mikey Johnson, going hard to the rim, and he misses the reverse layup. Steeler Leap comes down with it. And the pass is off the mark. And coming out of there with it is Mikey Johnson. Long three-pointer, air ball. Steeler Leap gathers the rebound. And Chase Allen's going to bring it up for the Dragons. Chase Allen over to Porter. He's going to let a long one go. It's short. And McNeely rebounds for the Highlanders and brings it across the timeline. Over to the left-hander, Mikey Johnson. Long outlet pass to Porter, and he lays it up and in. The Dragons take a 22-17 lead. 3:20 to go on a running clock. Tubbs with it. He's working on Davis. Davis picks him clean. And he pulls up, gives it to Porter, who's down the line, lays it off. Thacker, boy, what a beautiful drop off that was. And the Dragons go out to a 24-17 lead. Wasn't that a thing of beauty there?
Oh, my. And, Coach, here we go again. Pace, pace, pace,
right.
Pace.
Really getting up and down the floor.
And I'll tell you what, if Huntington High doesn't try a couple of those reverse layups and just takes a regular layup,
right.
This is not a 7-point game.
Right.
But I'm a bit impressed with both teams defensively. I think they've both done a really good job. I think Huntington High's defended us well in the half court.
Right, we just made a couple more shots than they have. But the quickness and the pace of this game, 7-point lead, nothing.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's athlete on athlete here tonight, and that's what we knew coming in.
Mikey Johnson inbounds the ball to Montez Tubbs. Tubbs brings it down the floor across the line. He's picked up there by Chase Allen. Over on the left wing to Johnson. Number 15, Gunnar Hickman's checked back in for the Highlanders. Tubbs looking for a pick. He gets it, but he's too strong off the glass. And Chase Allen over to Steeler Leap. Tries to go baseline. He's cut off there by Mankin. Into the lineup for the Dragons now, Zion Martin, number 3. We're going to give Will Davis a break. Porter takes it strong, but it's short off the rim. Rebounded in there by number 23, Graves. That's Mikey Johnson going one-on-one. That ball's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Huntington High. Davis checks back in for Porter, going to give him a break. And Taylor checks it back in for Steeler Leap. Number 12 coming in the lineup, Nakiah Harrell. Nakiah, a 5'10" senior guard. Inbounds to Johnson. Down the lane is Hickman. Hickman out top. Over to Graves. Graves, they call him for a double dribble. Didn't see it.
I didn't see that top hand touch the ball.
Zion Martin. Inbounds. Chase Allen. Allen to Davis. Back out top to Taylor. He swings it around to Martin on the right wing. Taylor, nice fake, pump fake. Took a little power dribble and laid it up and off the glass. Dragons lead 26-17, their largest lead of the evening at 9 points. Number 2, Mikey Johnson. He kicks out to Graves. Over to Hickman. Hickman down the lane to, that's Nakiah Harrell. And they've called an offensive foul on Harrell. It'll be Dragon basketball underneath their own basket, and checking back in for the Dragons is Aiden Porter. for Chase Allen. I think they've done a good job of subbing, giving everybody a little bit of a break.
They have.
It's such a fast-paced game. Porter to Thacker, over to Taylor. He's going to make another move and lays it up and in. Ethan Taylor. Over to Graves. Graves working between the circles to Johnson. Johnson takes a three-pointer. It's off the back of the rim and rebounded in there by Zion Martin. Porter to Taylor. Taylor got his pocket picked by Hickman. Hickman goes to Motley, and Motley lays it up and in, 28-19. Porter dropped it off to, I don't know what they've got here. They got a foul on Aiden Porter. His second foul with 1.9. Coach Speed's going to take him out, make sure he doesn't get his third one. Harrell going to inbound, and that's going to be the half. Dragons 28, the Huntington High Highlanders 19. And a fast pace. This game, we'll be home before 9 o'clock. This game didn't start till 7:30.
Maybe.
It's just now 8 o'clock.
Well, I'll give you some stats here in a minute.
Okay, we're going to take a little pause to let Dave get his stats in order, and we'll come back and fill you in on what's happened here in the first half.
All right, folks, we are back. Fairland High School at the Carl York Center, and we'll give you a quick breakdown. For Huntington High, Mikey Johnson's got 4. Jalen Motley's got 4. Malik McNeely's got 6. Mr. Tubbs has 3. And Gunnell Hickman has 2. That's a total of 19. For the Dragons, Will Davis has 2. Aiden Porter has 14. Ethan Taylor has 7. J.D. Thacker has 2. Chase Allen has 2. And that's for a total of 28. So 28-19. And, folks, we've got a guest here tonight. I'll give Coach Harris a little break. We got Coach Buchanan, our girls' high school basketball coach. I haven't talked to him in about 3 weeks other than through text. So, Coach,
yes, sir.
Kind of get us caught up on your season. I'm interested to know, and tell us what's been going on.
Well, we had a couple good games the last couple days. We played at Marietta College. We played Fort Fry yesterday, and we played River today. Won both games. Fort Fry was probably the best non-conference win we've had in, I don't know, 5-7 years. It's been a while. It was a really good non-conference win. They're very good. They actually had just beat Cabell Midland on Saturday, and then we were able to knock them off yesterday. So it's a really big win for us.
We got 3 of your players behind us. Come here, girls.
Oh,
Hurry
nice.
up. You're not going to be on TV. Come on. Hey, come on. You guys haven't seen me for 3 weeks. Come on. You better. That's right. Tommy, don't be hiding over there. Coach, tell us who we got here.
We got Cameron the Glove Barnetts, Reese Barnetts, and Tommy Hinkle with us tonight.
Hey, you know what? I know somebody I had back in the 7th grade. We had a girl that just killed us, and I played her man the next time, and this young lady shut her down.
Yep.
Apparently, you got wise from one of your old sages and did the same thing when you played that same girl.
She's really been playing great defensively, no question.
Girls, I'm glad to see all 3 of you. Okay, Coach, I'm sorry. We had those visitors. We had to get them in here.
Conference-wise, we've won all of our conference games so far. We got Ironton. When we come back, that's our next game. We don't play again for 10 days. We play here on January the 3rd against Ironton. And that'll wrap up our first rotation through the conference. So right now we haven't lost a game in the conference, so hopefully we can keep that rolling.
Well, you know what people don't realize? We are a young team.
Yep. Yeah, we have 0 seniors, 2 juniors, everybody else freshmen, sophomores.
Well, and I know there's a good group of 8th graders.
Oh yeah. We
too.
obviously have 5 or 6 really good kids coming to us next year. So we're really like what we have right now and really excited about what we have coming.
Well, just again, I'll tell you, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Coach.
I mean, I do, and I don't know, Coach Harris and I, we're wanting to do one of your all's games or 2 of your games. I mean, but it's all a matter of Doug's a busy man.
Well,
so.
we've got a lot of home games next month. Actually, my team and I were talking. I think we only go of our 9 or 10 games in January. All but 3 of them are at home. So we have a lot of home games coming up.
Well, I'm hopefully over this daggone COVID garbage, so I get to come and enjoy some basketball.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you back, man. I really
It's been rough, and I've missed.
Yeah.
I've missed my Saturday interactions with the little kids.
Yeah.
It's tough. But
Yeah, they've had to put up with me officiating, so it hadn't been nearly as good.
well, I don't know about that, but I enjoy getting out, and I enjoy seeing the kids and watching them get better. And you do a good job with that league. People don't realize how hard you work this program from 5th, 5, and 6-year-olds all the way up through high school. They don't understand the time that you put in.
Yeah, it's a lot of people ask, what it takes to build a good program, and I mean, like the simple answer is time.
Well, but you know what else too, Coach? You surrounded yourself with good people.
Yes.
And that is absolutely. I mean, I know when you asked me to coach there a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, and I did that to help you and help Coach McClung get things going.
I mean, our high school staff is at everything Buddy League.
Yep.
They try to come to. I mean, they're like you said, like we wouldn't be where we are without all the people we have, like help. Like if we didn't have this help, we wouldn't be what we are.
And something else people don't realize out there, we've got some rabid Fairland High School girls basketball fans.
Oh, we do. We're really, really fortunate to have the following we do for girls basketball.
But a lot of that's due to you.
Yeah, not everybody has that. We're really, really fortunate.
I'll tell you what, Coach Harris and I got a chance to come down and sit down and watch you all at South Point. And, that's the first game I got to see you guys play.
Yeah.
And it was enjoyable. And like I said, I got sick right after that, so I haven't seen much of anything.
I'm glad you're back, Coach.
Well, listen, I appreciate you taking the time to come and talk to us, because I wanted to talk to you and see how things were going. And Coach Harris needed a break.
No way. That guy doesn't need breaks.
This has been an up and down game. Give me your thoughts real quick before you go.
On the game?
Yeah, tell me.
I mean, honestly, if Huntington can find a guy that can make a couple shots from the perimeter, they just can't. They don't have anybody who can really shoot the basketball right now. So if they can make a couple shots outside the perimeter, I mean, they got guys that can take it to the basket, but I don't really think we have a reason to guard them outside of 20 feet right now. So.
Oh, I was going to ask you. I told Coach Harris I thought that Huntington High's defense from the last time he played him, half-court defense, is much improved against us.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I think we've had some cutters that I've heard the coaches over here kind of upset about maybe missing some backdoor cuts or whatever. But and I'm sure they're talking to them at halftime about that. So.
Well, Coach and I mentioned, I know that when you played for me and you played for him, we ran a little play called shuffle, and I saw a couple little shuffle cuts there.
Yeah.
And we hit one,
Yeah.
and I know we missed a couple
And
others.
I
so-
think the coaches are saying how much more they feel like that's open. So, well, I think you might see some more of that action here in the second half.
Well, Coach, appreciate you stopping by,
Yeah.
and as always, hopefully
Thank you.
we'll could do some of your
Yes,
games
sir.
for you.
Question, what do you think of that JV game?
Oh, it's a good game. It was a good game. It was a good game. If number 42 didn't turn it over a couple times he did, we might have won the game. I'll sign off on that.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, Coach, we're back.
Yeah, that was Coach John Buchanan. Girls are 9-2. 2 big wins at Marietta. And their next game is going to be not until January the 3rd. I think it's a league game, he said. He thinks it might be Ironton. And
Yeah, I think he said that gets them through their first rotation, I think is what he said.
right. And boys' next game will be December 29th against Portsmouth West. I don't know if that's here or there, but athletic director Jeff Gorby was filling me in.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, I hope we get to do some of Coach Buchanan's games.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I know they have the throwdown. It's usually, I don't know exactly when it is, but I do know I saw it on your schedule. And we've done that in the past. But I don't know. I just wait for Doug to send me a text. Says, hey, we're doing the game. You in?
That's what I get too.
And he says, Dave's in. I say, yeah, I'm in.
Coach, I want to tell you this. That second quarter, Fairland outscored Huntington High 15-8, and that kind of surprised me, to be honest with you.
Well, I think just honestly, you know, what John was talking about, them not making shots, they're doing too much one-on-one in the paint. And some of the shots are going,
Well, I
but
agree
most
with
of them
you.
aren't. And I think I haven't seen them really run a set.
Well, I'll tell you why. If you watch most of these teams now, they're watching these college guys. It's all that kind of dribble drive stuff that
Right.
Rick Scarberry did for so many years out at Rock Hill. And,
Right. A lot of pick and roll.
Yep.
The Dragons' possession starts third quarter. Porter takes it inside to Thacker, and that ball is blocked out of bounds, and it stayed Dragon basketball. J.D. Thacker inbound for the Dragons underneath their own basket. Starting for the Dragons is Thacker, Taylor, Leap, Davis, and Porter. And that three-pointer is an air ball, and Mikey Johnson takes it directly to the basket and lays it up and in and cuts the lead to 7. 28-21. 7.5 to go. Taylor out to Thacker. Thacker over to Leap. Steeler dribbles between the circles, gets it to Davis on the right wing. He's working one-on-one against Johnson. And Thacker almost tied up in there. The defense pretty aggressive right now from Huntington High. And Malik McNeely fouls Ethan Taylor. And it'll be Dragon basketball on the side. Will Davis to bring it in for the Dragons. Davis gets it to Taylor. Taylor picked up there by Hickman. Thacker top the key. Hickman on Taylor. Motley on Porter. Porter drives it, pulls up, shoots, in and out. And it's rebounded in there by Johnson. Johnson over to McNeely. And McNeely lays it up and in to cut the lead to 5, 28-23, 6:20 to go on the clock in the third quarter. Taylor dribbles it off his foot and is picked up there by McNeely. McNeely to Johnson. Johnson goes in, puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. And it's knocked out to Mikey Jackson. Excuse me. Motley puts up a three, and it's rebounded by Davis. He loses it to McNeely. McNeely to Motley. Motley over to Jackson. Jackson back to Johnson. Now Hickman going one-on-one, and it's up and off the glass. Taylor pulls it down. Huntington High's defense is a lot more aggressive this quarter, Coach.
Yes, sir. I think that's a good timeout right there.
And
hello there, Holly.
we're joined in here by the lovely Holly Donahue. Taking a break from work. While you're doing what? Pick lines. How's Rusty doing? You check on Rusty? Yes. Yes. Good analogy. You ready to put these headsets on? She just knows, brother. That
I
is
think
the
she
case.
was listening to us on the pregame.
She must be.
Had to be.
Ethan Taylor, the inbound for the Dragons. He gets to Porter, and he wheels and deals, takes it to the hole, and it's off the back of the rim. And McNeely comes out there with it. He's dogged by Porter. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson puts it up, and he's fouled on the play by Steeler Leap. That's his first foul, and it was on the shot. So Jalen Motley going to the line for the Highlanders. First shot is up and short off the front of the rim. Second shot up and good. And it cuts the Dragon lead to 4, 28-24. And the Highlanders are going to take a timeout.
Actually, Coach, if you look at Huntington High, they look a little winded to me.
Well, they're playing awfully hard.
They are.
They are playing really hard. Not a bad timeout. Let them get their breath here. They're making a run.
Well,
they were down 9 at halftime.
They scored 5 this quarter, and we scored none.
They're on a 5-0 run.
Fairland's going to have to match their intensity if they want to keep this lead.
They really seem intense on defense, don't they?
They do. Coach, I better give a shout out to Mary Johnson and my sister and brother-in-law Tom. They're watching the Codgers tonight.
Yeah,
my nephew's in from Alabama, so
I didn't give any shout outs last game at all.
I got one.
Well, you. I gave you a couple because I don't think we were on at the beginning. Dragons being picked up full court. McNeely all over Thacker. Now Porter's got it. He's picked up by Motley. Nice cut by Will Davis. Shot is up. It's off the rim, but Davis rebounds his miss and puts it back in. The Dragons take a 30-24 lead. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Hickman over to Jackson. Jackson to Johnson. Johnson to back to Hickman. He lays it up and in. Gunnar Hickman, 6'3" senior forward. Porter cross court to Taylor. Taylor back out top to Steeler Leap. Porter going one-on-one. Lays it up and in off the front of the rim. McNeely comes down the floor with it. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson to Motley. Puts up the long three-pointer from the top of the key, and it's off the rim. Rebounded by Davis. Davis to Porter. Porter across the line. Gets it in the right corner to Leap. Leap out top to Taylor. Taylor to Thacker. Thacker back to Leap. Hits Davis cutting down the lane, and he's fouled on the shot by number 15, Gunnar Hickman. It would be a two-shot foul. That referee that called that foul, I know him. That's John Evans out of Athens, Ohio. Great official.
I do not know him.
He's a great official.
Oh, he traveled quite a bit to get this game tonight.
Yes, he did. Davis's first shot is up and off the rim. Second shot is up and it's in. Dragons 31, Highlanders 26. That was Johnson. He took it to the hole, but comes up short. Checking in for the Dragons. Chase Allen. He finds Taylor at the top of the key, and he nails the three-pointer, and the Dragons go back out by 8, 34-26. Excuse me.
Coach, I do want to say one thing. Huntington High has not shot the ball very well from outside. I'm surprised Coach Speed hadn't gone to a little bit of zone defense to try to give his kids a little bit of a rest.
Right. That's a good point, Coach. You know, you pack in that zone, make them shoot from outside, and then you just say, hey, you're going to prove to me you can make those shots.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where are they getting all their points on these dribble drives into the basket?
Exactly.
You know, you stop that split, make them kick the ball back out and make a shot on you.
Yeah, it's just like some coaches are set in their ways. You think of Beeline from Syracuse. You think he's coming out of that 2-3 zone?
Well, I'll tell you what, I watched Bob Huggins the other day win a game when he pulled the 1-3-1 out that he hadn't used in 2 years.
Right.
So that's a
sometimes
smart.
It's good to throw a wrinkle at him.
That's good. I don't even know if Coach Speed plays any zone.
I don't.
And I'm going to tell you something else I don't understand.
They've never been in a zone that I can recall.
I know when you were coaching, you felt like there was 3 phases of the basketball game. You played offense, you played defense, and you had out-of-bounds plays.
Sure.
I don't see anybody in high school now trying to score off out-of-bounds plays. I don't. Yeah. Well, I'll take that back. Coach Buchanan, I know, does. I know he works that hard.
Oh, yes.
But,
yes, he does.
But if you watch any of these high school games, they just want to get the ball in.
I know John runs his out-of-bounds plays, and every kid has to know every spot.
Yep.
That's good coaching. Out top for Highlanders is Jackson. Jackson down to Hickman. He gets it over to McNeely. And McNeely drains the 12-footer and pulls the Highlanders to within 6. Now they've got a little 2-2-1 full court pressure. And Taylor's got to get it across the line. He does. Hits Jackson. Hit Porter on the left wing, who got it to Chase Allen, who was fouled on the floor. Common foul. Dragons will take the ball out from underneath their own basket. 2:54 on the clock. Gets it over in the corner to Porter. Porter steps back, fakes a shot. Now he's going to take a long 3. It's in and out. Rebounded by Hickman. Hickman to McNeely. McNeely to Jackson. He's going to let a long one go, and that's an error ball. And he's picked clean. And Hickman, nice fake inside there. Gunnar Hickman with the basket, pulls the Highlanders within 4, 34-30. The Dragons facing this 2-2-1. Need to get it across the line. They do. It's picked off. And McNeely goes in, lays it up. And the lead is cut to 2. 34-32. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dragons having a little tough time with this zone press, Coach.
Well, I'm going to explain that to you here in just a second, too. Because I can tell you why.
Hickman is called for the personal. That's their 4th team foul.
It's because Fairland's trying to attack an even front with an even 2 guys instead of an odd front.
Right.
And that's exactly what the problem is.
And need to put somebody in the middle at half court.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't attack 2-on-2.
Taylor brings it in to Chase Allen. He's dribbled between the circles. Over to Davis. Davis trying to get the ball to Porter. Porter cutting down the lane. Dragons having a little tough time. Allen found Porter. Porter with the reverse layup. Wow, what an acrobatic shot that was. Dragons back up by 4. Jackson inside to Johnson. He lays it up and in. Finally get the ball in the middle. Will Davis down the lane outside to Chase Allen. 3-pointers, too strong. Off the glass. Hickman brings it down the floor. He hands it off to Johnson. He lays it up and in. We got a tie ball game. 36 all with 45 seconds running clock. Allen down the right side. Over to Thacker. Taylor to Porter. Porter lays it up and in. Man, this is fast-paced basketball. Porter blocks it and steals it away.
It's getting awful chippy in there, Coach.
Yeah, buddy.
A lot of hands.
Steeler Leap's going to check in for the Dragons. Will Davis going to the bench. Taylor to inbound the ball underneath the basket. Brings it down the middle. Gets it inside to...
See how easy that was to break?
That was a piece of cake. They did it the right way. They had 3 against 2 and 1 in the middle. Porter working against Motley, and he threw his arm out there, and they called the offensive foul. Oh, they called that on Steeler Leap. McNeely, the inbound for the Highlanders. He gets it to Motley. Motley down the lane, and he lost it. And Hickman puts up the 3, and it's no good at the buzzer. What an exciting third quarter of action that was, Coach. 38-36, Dragons lead. On a fast-paced ball game.
Well, Dragons got outscored by 7 that quarter.
Yeah, they were up 9. Now they lead by 2.
Good ball game.
Yep.
It's a good game for me to come back.
Yes. Glad you're back.
Hey, I'm glad to be back. I'm tired of sitting at the house and my lazy boy. That gets tiring with 2 dogs sitting on me, of course. And one of them's not small. That's actually her chair, I guess. By the way, I better give a shout out to my son. He's in town from South Carolina. I haven't got to see him yet. Isabel's home working tonight. Brand's home working tonight. So
is that the doctor?
No, he's in from, that's my nephew. He's in from Alabama.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my grandkids. Stella, Grace, Lola Jean, Cash Harris, Rosie Jacks, and little Frankie June, who's been a little under the weather today. Hope you're feeling better, dear. And Pappy loves y'all.
You better not forget the Pegster.
Oh, no. She was with the grandkids. Putting up a long 3 for the Highlanders is Jalen Motley, and they have given the Highlanders a 1-point lead, 39-38. Start to, oh my. Motley went, that was McNeely. He went up, thought he'd stolen the ball from Thacker. That's his 4th foul. Wow, they lose that kid, they're in trouble. J.D. Thacker is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. First shot is up and good, and we're tied at 39. And they're going to sub Montez Tubbs in for McNeely.
McNeely's been the difference in this third quarter.
Oh, yeah, he has been
it's his defense.
Fantastic. He's a 6'4" sophomore. Played really, really well. The Thacker gives the Dragons the lead back, 40-39. Going down the left side. Up. And then that was Mikey Johnson. Johnson took it up, put it up, missed it, went and got it, put it back in, and was fouled. And that foul was on Steeler Leap, his third. And going to the line is Mikey Johnson. The shot is up and good. And now you switched the press to a diamond and one now, Coach. Dragons break it. Get it in the corner to Allen. Allen back out top to Taylor. Taylor to Allen, inside to Thacker. He lays it up, it's off the rim. He puts it back up, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot two more. Things getting a little testy out there.
It's gotten a lot more physical this second half.
Yes. Mr. Evans is giving Mr. Motley a little chit-chat, telling him to cool it. Thacker's first shot is around the rim and out. It's Highlanders 42, Dragons 40, 7:08 to go in the fourth quarter. J.D. Thacker's second shot is up and good. 42-41 Highlanders. Bringing the ball down the court. Motley, Jalen Motley hesitates, takes it in, lays it up. It's off the rim. But Gunnell Hickman comes out of there with it. Cross court. And there's a three put up there by Mikey Johnson. He drains it. And the Highlanders have their biggest lead of the evening, 45-41. Get the ball cross court. Thacker. Taylor with a three. It's off the front of the rim, bounces out. Porter with the rebound. Gets it to Chase Allen. Coming out of there with it. Holy moly! Mikey Johnson with the slam, the two-hand stump. And the Dragons are going to take a timeout. Whoa! Mikey Johnson, where have you been? My Lord, you see that?
Yes, sir. That's what we talked about, athletic kids.
Yes.
Huntington High has those athletic kids.
Well, that was probably the highlight of the night. I think, I don't know if...
the difference in this ball game has been second half. Huntington High comes out middle of third quarter and starts pressing. Big difference.
Right.
And we haven't done a good job.
Their intensity level has been unmatched.
Absolutely.
By Fairland. And that's been the difference in this game right now.
But us too, we have to attack that press. We've had some 3-on-2s when we break that press, and we haven't taken it to the basket.
Right.
We pulled out.
Don't be satisfied with just getting it across half court. Attack the basket. You got numbers behind you.
That's right. And also, Huntington High's playing so aggressive, they're probably going to foul you if you got that 3-on-2.
Right. Because they are going to contest.
Well, we said at the beginning of the game, they're very athletic.
Yeah.
Very, very athletic.
And I think their best player sitting on the bench, 4 fouls.
Well, he's a difference in that third. Well, it's been a difference in this whole half. I mean, let's face it, he come out and got them going.
Well, they're back in the 2-2-1. Porter inbounds to Allen. Allen cross court to Taylor. Back to Allen. Allen looking, throws it down the Leap in the right corner. Leap looking for somebody to get it to. Gets it to Allen. Taylor back to Allen. He's picked up there by Mikey Johnson. Taylor. They're really doing a number on Porter, trying to keep him from touching the ball at all. Allen between the circles. Taylor with it. Gets it to Leap at the foul line. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor with the three-pointer. It's off the rim, but Cedar Leap comes out there with it. Chase Allen going to fire one up. It's off the rim. He goes and gets his own rebound. Hands off to Oh my, they've had 2 or 3 good chances. The foul was on number 1, Mekhi Jackson. That's his second. And going to the line to shoot 2, J.D. Thacker. I think John Evans had enough at number 3. I think he's telling him, take him out or I'm going to team up. So McNeely comes back in for Motley. It's Motley who you're upset with. J.D. Thacker's first shot is up and off the front of the rim. 47-41, 5:15 to go in the game. Huntington Highlanders leading. J.D. Thacker's second shot, it's off the front of the rim. Coming out of there with it's Mikey Johnson. He's working against Steeler Leap. Dribbles to the right side to Tubbs. Tubbs to McNeely. McNeely back to Johnson. He's going down hard. Lays it up, it's off the rim. The rebound in there by Ganell Hickman. Hickman on the left wing, and he's fouled by Steeler Leap, reaching in. They're saying that was his third?
I got it as his fourth. So I must have given a foul from somebody else to him.
Highlanders. Down the lane. Up and in. Mikey Johnson. Taylor. Allen. Allen back to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Leap. Leap throws it across court to Davis, but it's intercepted by McNeely. McNeely to Johnson. Back to McNeely. He working one-on-one against Porter. He throws it across court, and that's off the fingertips of Mekhi Jackson. And that's going to be Dragon basketball. And Jalen Motlin is going to check back in for Hickman. Taylor, Porter, cross court to Allen.
Got to get somebody in the middle.
They keep leaving the middle. Finally get it across court to Davis, who gets it to Porter. I don't think Porter's had a shot this quarter.
They've done a heck of a job defensively on him.
Look at him. There's a three-pointer put up by Taylor. It's rebounded by Davis. Davis back to Chase Allen between the circles to Porter. To Davis. Davis over to Allen. Allen to Porter. Porter in the right circle. He working hard for the shot. He gets it out to Thacker. Thacker drives to the lane, lays it up and in. And he's get fouled on the play. And that foul is on number 11, Montez Tubbs. Going to the line to shoot one free throw, complete the three-point plays, J.D. Thacker. Thacker's shot is up and it's short. And
tired legs, Coach. He's got tired legs.
Jalen Motlin with the rebound. He walks it down the floor, across the timeline. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Oh, they could have called one there. Motley takes it to the glass, lays it up and in. The Dragons now trail by 8. Aiden Porter to Will Davis. Davis to Taylor. Taylor down the lane, kicks it out to J.D. Thacker, puts it up and in. Three-pointer. Big shot there by J.D. Thacker, cuts the lead to 5, 51-46. 2:35 to go. And we got a foul. That was Motley taking it to the hole. And he's fouled on the shot by Aiden Porter. So Jalen Motley will go to the line to shoot a pair, try to extend this lead. First shot is up and good. (52-46). Second shot, round and out, but rebounded by McNeely. And he hits it to Motley, and he's fouled again by Porter. That's 4 on Aiden Porter. And that's the 16th foul on the Dragons, so it'll be Highlander ball out of bounds on the side. Checking back in for the Highlanders is number 15, Ganell Hickman, for Tubbs. Jackson, he gets it into Johnson. Johnson wanting to go one-on-one against Porter. Gets it back out. Davis steals it, gets it to J.D. Thacker, lays it up. It's off the rim. Coming out of there with it is Johnson. Johnson over to Motley. Motley, he's blocked in there by Davis. Davis gets it out front to Porter. Porter lays it up and in. It's 52-48. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the game. Well, what an exciting ball game. Hello, Pegster. Pretty hot in here. I better say hello to Ashley, 7th grade girls basketball coach. We've been playing pretty well. We won the last couple. It's going to be Huntington Highlanders basketball. 1:55 to go in the game. Highlanders leading by 4, 52-48. Taking the ball out of bounds is Jackson. Jackson, he gets it to Johnson. Johnson working against Porter. Inside. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Taylor, who had McNeely. He's looking for McNeely. Running to the basket. Knocked out of bounds. Hey, Highlander basketball. Gets it inside or into Motley. Motley dribbling against Davis. Davis picks up, gets it to Hickman. Hickman going. And they called travel on Hickman. Took too many steps. And it'll be Dragon basketball. It's a chance to cut into this lead a little further. 1:38 to go in the game. Taylor gets it into Allen. Allen back to Taylor, back to Allen. Allen down the sideline to Davis. Back out front to Allen. Back to Davis. Davis over to Allen on the right wing. He picked up there by, oh, that's a foul. You got to call that. Yep, he need him. Number 2. That's Mikey Johnson. With the block, and that's going to send Chase Allen to the line for a 1-and-1. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the contest. Allen's first shot is up. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded in there by Johnson. Johnson gets it to Motley, and he's fouled immediately by Davis, and that's going to send him to the line. That'll be the 7th foul on the Dragons. It'll be a 1-on-1 for number 3, Jalen Motley, 5'11" junior guard. Left-hander puts it up, and it's good. And that extends the lead to 5, 53-48. 1:14 to go in the game. Second shot, in and out. Oh, they called a foul on McNeely. That's going to be his 5th. That's going to send him to the bench.
Double bonus.
That's going to be a double bonus for the Dragons. And fouled on the play was Aiden Porter. And Dragons down 5, minute 13 to go. Aiden Porter to the line, shoot a double bonus. First shot is up and in. 53-49. Second shot is up and good. Quickly in the bounds to Motley. Motley, cross court to Johnson. Johnson, back to Motley. Picked up there closely by Will Davis. Now he drives down the lane, steps back out, kicks it over to Jackson. Jackson, back to Motley. And they're going to hold it. And that ball's loose in the corner, but it's picked up by Gunnar Hickman. And quickly, Ty Holmes, Huntington High head coach, calls timeout. I'm going to give a shout out to Shaq.
You should.
Troy Shackelford, assistant head coach for the Huntington Highlanders, a former ball player of mine. (53-50).
Pace of this game sure changed when Huntington High started pressing.
Yes.
Completely changed the complexion of this game.
Well, to me, when he applied the press, it sort of did something to their feet. I mean, they were in everybody's shirt. They were picking up and getting after it. And really, like I say, the intensity level picked up tremendously once they got into that press. Stole a couple passes.
Well, at the beginning of the game, we talked about their athleticism.
Right.
And that right there.
They are athletic. Makai Jackson inbound for the Highlanders. They're trying to get it to Motley. Motley, he throws it. Oh, it went off the leg of Chase Allen. Chase Allen had it. And that's just a tough break. You know, you can't blame the kid. Makai Jackson inbound again. 37 seconds to go. Motley to Jackson. Jackson, cross court. Walk. And that shot is missed. And the Dragons down 3. Taylor drains it with 13 seconds. Ethan Taylor knocked down the Game-tying three-pointer. This reminds me a lot of the JV game.
Yeah, it was. Good game.
Really. So the Dragons have come back. No, didn't need that shot. Tubbs went in, tried to lay it up. Dragons rebounded it, found Taylor on the left corner, and he drained the three to tie the game up.
I honestly thought Tubbs walked down here at this end.
Yeah, I thought he
shuffled his
walked
feet.
too.
But it worked out well for the Dragons right there.
Well, there's not too many people sitting down, I'll tell you, but about everybody standing in the gym right now. 12 seconds, I believe, 12 point something to go. And it's going to be Huntington High basketball. Plenty of time to get off the game-winning shot, or go ahead.
Well, I look for them to take the last shot, or let's take it into overtime.
I don't know if they can be that patient. They like to get up and down the floor. If somebody gets an open lane, they're going to go.
Well, they run that little dribble drive offense with a high post ball screen.
Yeah.
So
exactly 12.8 seconds, Coach, to go. And we'll see what kind of defense the Dragons are going to come out in.
I'm still shocked we didn't play any zone defense at all in that second half and try to slow them down.
Right. Well, the Dragons are going to pick up full court. Jackson going inbound. He gets it to Motley. Motley, 10, down to 9, 8. He gets a pick. He going to the hole. Lays it up and in. 2.8 seconds to go. Jalen Motley, a 5'11 junior guard, took it to the rack. He laid it up and in. And the Highlanders lead 55-53 with 2.8 seconds to go.
So does Coach Speed have a inbounds play from underneath the basket that we used to practice all the time?
Special.
Bob.
That's
Yep.
what we called it.
I remember.
Special. Yep.
I remember Billy Mills winning a game over at the old building.
Yes, sir. Against Rock Hill.
Yep.
I remember looking at Rick Scarberry, and he went just like this. So. Yeah. What we did was we put our biggest kid with his head underneath the basket and told him to come out to the top of the three-point line. We throw a baseball pass to him, and we crisscross the two wings, and he was to tip it to one, and Willie got it probably somewhere around that.
It was about a 34-footer, if I remember correctly.
It was every bit right there at the volleyball line there, and there was. I remember there was 1.7 seconds, and he let her go, and I was watching the ball, and the buzzer goes off about halfway there, and it was nothing but net. We'll see what we got drawn up. Chase Allen, he gets it into Taylor. Taylor, and the shot is up. Oh, my goodness. He almost made it off the back of the rim, and Huntington High survives the frantic Fairland comeback, tied it up, but made a basket with 2.8 seconds, and they ran a play for Aiden Porter, who had the half-court shot bounce off the back of the rim, and great ball game. Great ball game. That's a good one for you to come back to.
Heck yeah, it was. Well, give me a few seconds and I'll have some scoring for you.
All right, young lady, what do you think?
I think that press killed them.
Press?
Did not attack the press.
No.
They just kind of got it up the court, but that press killed them. They're an athletic team. Which is funny because I think I recognize most of those names on the football field. They just kind of a bunch of good athletes.
Right.
And we came back.
Yeah, it was, they were down 8, I think, at one time. What'd she say? That was sitting there?
I sure did.
Is it Thule? Okay, Rebecca Rice. We have your phone. Somebody just turned it in to us. And we'll give it probably to the athletic director, but you left your phone sitting here. Maybe you will remember before you get in your car and take off. But Rebecca Rice, we have your phone. I think it's the phone, credit cards, your wallet, basically.
Ready for some numbers?
Yes, okay. I'm going to turn it over to Dave. He's going to give you the totals. So here we go.
Well, I don't know if these are right because this was quick. Will Davis for the Dragons had 5. Ethan Taylor had 13. J.D. Thacker ended up with 10. And Chase Allen had 2. Leading scorer for the Dragons was Aiden Porter. And we had a total of 53 tonight. Aiden Porter had 22.
22, okay.
All right, for Huntington High, very impressive. Second half, I know this kid fouled out, but Mikey Johnson finished with 19. And I thought that kid was the difference in the game.
That was McNeely that fouled out.
Oh, that's right, McNeely fouled out. But Mikey really came and played in the second half. I mean, he had about 15 second half, just came to play. Jalen Motley, number 3, he played really, really good second half. He finished with 14. Malik McNeely was the difference in the game, I think, in that third quarter. He ended up with 12, and he fouled out, didn't score any in the fourth quarter. Gunnell Hickman, he ended up with 6, and Montez Tubbs ended up with 3. And that was 55 for Huntington High. So, Coach, that was a good game.
Yes, it was.
Excellent game.
But we got their money's worth tonight. Dragons go down 55-53 at the hands of the Huntington Highlers. And we're going to sign off now. And thank you all for tuning in. And we'll be back sometime.
Hey, we got to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And thanks for listening to us.
Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you for listening.
Oh, you know what, Coach? I got to give a shout out to all these kids here at school. You know, I don't know if I told you, but Mr. Warball showed up at my house with over 100 cards from these kids.
Hey, man, it's just like I told you. They love you, and it really makes your day when something like that happens.
Well,
I had a heart attack at Ashland. I was out 6 weeks. I got a bunch of cards, and when I came back, you'd have thought a rock star walked in. I mean, they were eating breakfast, and they all just jumped up and, Coach Harris, Coach Harris.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's nice because
the kids really make it.
Hey, and I want to thank all the people that have called and checked on me and offered to do things and texted me, and you wouldn't believe. Well, I don't know, maybe you would, but just oodles of people, you know, just willing to do anything to help you out when you're down. And I appreciate that so much.
Well, I'll tell you what.
As I told you earlier today, the good Lord knows how to humble you.
Yeah.
Because I've been sick for almost 3 weeks. But when I came home today, shopping with Isabella, followed a fire truck out to my house, and the people on the top of the hill live above me lost everything today in a fire. So I just thank the good Lord. I got my health, I got my children, got my family.
Sure.
And feel sorry for those people up there, and we pray for them. I don't even know what their names are, but you know what? They're in our prayers and our thoughts.
Right. Well, Coach, we got to thank the man, Doug Morse. He's the guy that puts this all together. And without him, we wouldn't be here, that's for sure.
Nope. And he does a great job for us. Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. And Merry Christmas, Doug.
Yes. Merry Christmas to all of you, and good night, everyone.
Merry Christmas.